You know you're old when you have transitions on your glasses. When the people don't have vision, when the people that you're leading don't have a vision, it's really easy to do a few things that can be considered somewhat, they can be self-destructive, but they could also be harmful. Let's just say that in a lot of different areas. One is when you're leading people without vision, the people that you're leading start guessing what you want as the leader, and you as the leader can get frustrated with the people because they're not getting what you have in your brain, but you haven't articulated it or written it down. So it's easy as a leader then in that scenario to go and be like, nobody understands me, nobody's listening to me, I'm just gonna do it myself. And then you do all the things yourself, not to excellence, because really you can't do everything yourself to excellence, especially when certain things are meant to be done as a team. And when you don't do that, when you don't stop and say, have I communicated clearly what I want? It's hard to actually get out what you need to cast for vision. The other thing that happens when there's no vision for the people that you lead is the people that you lead are frustrated because the guessing makes them second guess themselves. So I've been in situations where, as a creative, things have been really, really super hard for me to hone in my creativity to a specific thing because I don't know exactly what is expected. And so as a creative, your brain is here, and you're constantly talking to yourself like, wait a minute, am I saying this right? Am I doing this right? Are they gonna think this if I put this out? Well, maybe if I do this, then this will be better. Maybe this is what they're thinking. Or I bet you I've seen this on this side, so maybe if I do it this way, it'll land better. I mean, there's so many things that you talk yourself into or out of as a creative already, that when you don't have a vision, then the vision becomes everybody's vision. So that person's vision, that person's vision, that person's vision, that person. It's like there's not a cohesiveness to the vision. So I feel like that is something that happens on teams and in creative spaces sometimes when you're asking for a project to be done. There's not a lot of time on the actual vision as a collective. One of the things that I have learned the hard way is when I'm leading people, I need to clearly articulate the vision and then ask questions about what I have just articulated. So, does this make sense? Is it clear? Is there something we're missing? Do we need to add something or take something away? Those are things that I feel like I have not always been the best at. And because I'm a creative, I think it's hard sometimes to I believe it's hard sometimes to be in all different types of, like, you know how like your brain goes, like your left brain does one thing and your right brain does the other thing. It's hard to be in both spaces at the same time And a lot of times jobs, like even descriptions of jobs that you see, um, they're asking for you to be in 2 different spaces at one time. That's really hard. You probably have a unicorn if you got one of those people that do that, and take care of that unicorn too. But most of the time people don't take care of that unicorn, and so it's challenging. So I'm encouraging myself and others in this space, that this unique space that we reside in as creatives, to actually write down your vision and revisit it multiple times, and have other people that you trust maybe look at that vision, to see if it makes sense. Like the first read, does that make sense? Tell me what you read, or tell me what you think about what you read. And yeah, don't have somebody read it that's a dream killer, because that happens, and I've done that before, and that really sucks. But tell somebody that you know and trust and love, that will give you honest feedback, and that you're able to glean some wisdom from, and then reevaluate, readjust, and then really communicate that vision with excellence, with clarity, clarity is so key, so key.